Hi everybody, it's Sarah Hutchison here and Angela, our amazing Bowen therapist. We're here at She Thrives, which is an innovative women's wellness center in downtown Belleville. And we are really excited because Angela is joining our team here of fantastic, amazing practitioners. And I had my first Bowen therapy treatment today, and I thought it's hard to describe the feeling of Bowen because it's unlike anything I have ever experienced before. It's this subtle changes in my body, and I have such invigorated enthusiasm and excitement and energy today after my treatment. And at the same time, I feel like it was working on some really deep levels for me. So I really would love for you to help us understand from your point of view as a seasoned practitioner with Bowen therapy, what was happening to me inside my body? What were you doing? And tell us a little bit about your background and what got you into Bowen therapy. Just throw it all out there and help us understand who you are and what you're offering to the women and in our community at She Thrives, because we are so excited to have you on board.
And I'm excited to be here. I am a big promoter of Bowen therapy. I found it because, like most people, I had tried the majority of other therapies out there for some post-surgery pain. And I really was getting very frustrated. I was getting quite depressed about the fact that I couldn't find anything that was really helping me. And I came across Bowen. It changed everything because it removed the pain. And when you're in pain, your life becomes restricted, everything changes, and you become this person with pain rather than the person you can really be. So what we did for Sarah today, we gave her a basic session, which is what I do for most of my clients after we take a fairly lengthy intake, and we address the whole body from a nervous system perspective. So tiny little moves, which are not forceful, there's no manipulation, there's no deep tissue. And we start a whole repatterning and retriggering of that nervous system to let that pain go and return you to the balanced state that you were meant to live in, which is a pain-free place so that you can be who you need to be. So that's what we did for Sarah today.
Amazing. And you've told me some stories, some really amazing stories of almost miraculous things that you've seen in terms of shifts and changes that some of your clients have had. I wonder if you can tell us about some of your more memorable clients that you've worked with.
I've seen changes in people, again, who thought that they really had nowhere else to go. Migraines from severe head trauma. People who were living in darkened rooms with pain meds that were just doing nothing. And with Bowen therapy, we were able to get rid of the migraine pain and return them back to normal life. Frozen shoulder, which stops people from doing all the things they really enjoy, released all the issues with the frozen shoulder. Post-surgery back issues, the surgeons did a wonderful job of putting the spine back together, but the resultant tension and pain was stopping this particular client from returning to her normal everyday life. And with Bowen, we were able to restore that. So she now has her back put back together, but she's also pain-free. So there's been a lot of different things that it's amazing what this can do for people.
I know. And I mean, Crystal, my business partner here at She Thrives, in one of our sessions, when we were talking to you before you came on board as a team member, Crystal's son was in the session with us. He's a year old, and he had woken up from his nap in the middle of our meeting and was crying a bit and was a little frustrated and not so happy. And you just asked permission to do two subtle little shifts in you call them
just moves. We call them Bowen moves.
Moves. Okay.
Yeah, very tiny little moves, just across mid back. It's part of our baby Bowen work, which is easy to teach to moms to help relieve the stress on the mom of the colic. And yeah, this little boy stopped. His little body just took this information in, and he instantly stopped crying and had a big smile on his face.
And it was cooing at you, like he was in love with you for relieving his pain, like in his discomfort. It was unbelievable. And we were like, yep, you're a team member. That was really clear to us in that moment. It was amazing. And you've talked about like older gentlemen, like being able to, you talked about one man in general that was skipping up the lane to you one day after having several treatments and just so happy at having that pain relieved. Like,
Yes.
it really does. I think we forget when our physical body is not well and it's in pain, how much that can impact our emotions and our sense of self and sense of self-confidence. All of those things, those layers, are intricately woven together. So to have such relief like this when you've been searching for it and trying to find a practitioner that can help you, I can imagine that people have huge emotional shifts as well as a result of
Yes.
these changes.
Yes, they do. It's great for the entire age spectrum because it is so gentle. Because there's no force applied. You can work on babies. I've worked on 4 and 5-year-olds, and I've worked on 80-year-olds. So it's.
And you were telling me that you can help kids who are dealing with bedwetting issues as well.
Yes.
That there are Bowen moves to help with that.
Yes, there are. Bowen has quite a good success with chronic bedwetting in children as well. So it has a lot of applications, and it's an amazing therapy from Australia. And I am just so thrilled to be here to be able to bring it to a whole new segment of the Belleville population.
Yes, and we are excited that we're able to offer it here at She Thrives. So thank you so much today for coming, and she provided a treatment to Leslie Keating, our naturopathic doctor here, and she also provided a treatment to Trina Hill, which is our reception director here as well. So thank you for giving your time today and helping us experience Bowen. It's amazing, and I've already booked my session, my follow-up session with you, so I'm excited for that.
Thank
so,
you.
yeah, have a nice afternoon.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody on Facebook.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for following us.